Hello dear students, very good morning to you all. In today's class I start you the next topic, that is tuples in Python. This topic is very simple one. First of all, we need to know what is tuple. Tuple is also one of the data type or data structure available in Python, like list or dictionary. Already we discussed about the list data structure as well as we studied about the dictionary data structure available in Python. In today's class we study one more data structure supported by Python, that is tuples. First of all, we need to know what is tuple. Tuple also contains a set of values, that means sequence of values, and the values whichever we store in a tuple may be similar type or dissimilar type. That means a tuple is also similar to list data structure available in Python. Then what is tuple? A tuple is also a sequence of values. The values may be of any type, similar type or dissimilar type. The values from tuple also indexed from 0 only, as we use the index values while working with the values from the list. Similarly, you can access the contents of tuple also by using the index values. Once again, the index starts from 0 and ends with number of elements minus 1. A tuple is similar to list, but values are types. Means for example, first see the example. See this example. This is what the list already we studied. What is the name of the list? List 1. It is having the items or the elements like physics, chemistry. These two are string data type. Next one is 1997. Next one is the 2000. Then what is list? A list is also a sequence of values. You can see different types of values are there. See the tuple here. I have given the name for the tuple as tup1. Again I have typed the same values: physics, chemistry, 1997, 2000. Can you find the difference between both? Here I typed the values in square brackets. Here I typed the values within parentheses. Here semicolon not requires. Here semicolon requires. But the semicolon is optional. You may use or you may not. Now can you tell me the difference between tuple and the list now? A tuple is also similar to list data structure available in Python, but in tuple we type the values inside the parentheses, whereas in list we type the values in square brackets. One more important difference between tuple and list is that the contents of the list are mutable. Mutable means changeable, whereas the values of tuple cannot be changed by the programmer. That means values are immutable. This is what the major difference between tuple and list available in Python. A tuple is also a data structure. A list is also a data structure. It also contains list of elements. This also contains list of elements. But we type the tuple values inside the parentheses, but we type the list values inside the square brackets. But values inside the tuple are immutable, not changeable. You cannot change the contents, whereas we can change the contents of the list. That is what the major difference between tuple data structure and the list data structure available in Python. These are all examples. Here I have given 3 examples for you. See the first example. I am trying to create the tuple 1. I am trying to create the tuple 2. I am trying to create the tuple 3. Here parallelly I have given the examples for the list also, so that you can do the comparison. One tuple is created with how many values inside? 4 values. First one is string, second one is string, next one is integer, next one is integer. You can print the contents of that tuple by using the print, or simply you can type the name of that tuple in command shell. Just I am getting the contents once again back. Physics, chemistry, 1997, 2000. Tuple 2 is created, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am trying to print the contents of tuple 2. I am getting the results back. See here, one more interesting thing. Using parenthesis is optional while creating the tuple. You may use or you may not. Similarly, semicolon is also optional. You may use or you may not. Even you can type these values in single quote also. Here I typed A in double quote, B in double quote, C in double quote, D in double quote. Just print the contents of this tuple. Print tuple 3. I am getting the contents back. These are all the examples for tuples. You can see the parallel the examples for the lists. List 1 is having physics, chemistry, 1997, 2000. Print the contents. Same values are stored inside of the list. I am trying to print the contents of that list also. Same for same values are created the list also. This is what the difference between tuple and the list data structure available in Python. You may get a question on this topic in examination. The question will be like this: what is tuple? How is it differ from a list? At the time you need to answer the question first, what is tuple? Afterwards you can write the major two differences between tuple and list. If you do so, you get very good marks in examination. A tuple is also another data structure supported by Python. A tuple is similar to list data structure. Tuple also contains a sequence of values that might be similar or dissimilar type of values will be there. And there are two differences between tuple and list. First difference is that the values inside the tuple are immutable, whereas the values inside the list are mutable. And here we type inside the parenthesis where while creating the tuple, whereas while creating the list we make the use of square brackets. If you write this much, definitely you get 1 marks. Next, the question may continue. How do you create a list? Which syntax you follow? Very simple syntax we follow. What is that? First we are going to give the tuple name. Afterwards, inside the parenthesis we type the values one after another by using the delimiter named comma, and you can print like this. Tuple name, inside the parenthesis a different set of values separated by the delimiter named comma, and using semicolon is optional. You may use or you may not. How do you check whether really is it tuple? We use the built-in function named type into bracket t1. Which type of data structure is it? This is the type of tuple. Like this you can do the cross verification. If you write like this in examination, definitely you get very good marks. Very good. Next, tuple 2 is created by me. I have two values of string type and another two values of the type integer. Just print the contents of that t2, check which type of value is it, tuple. See, without parenthesis I have created the tuple. I am trying to print it. I am checking the class also. If you write like this in exam, you get very good marks. Very good. And some more topics, very simple topics, most important. In most of the competitive examination, in the technical round of campus selection process also, you may get questions on Python like this. What is the first important thing we need to know about the tuple is this. Tuple may also contain one value also, but you need to give comma after single value. This is what you need to know. Understood? See here, t4 equals to, I have not typed simply 1, I have typed comma also. This is not a integer variable now, this is the tuple because comma has been used. Because rule is like that only. Tuple may contain one value also, but you need to put comma after a single value. How to confirm? T4, I am getting the value back. Check the type, tuple. Very good. See this and this, one small difference is there. What is that? Here I typed a comma, here I have not typed the comma. This time T5 is not a tuple, this is the integer variable. T5, I am getting the contents. Check which type of variable is it. This is integer. This is what the difference between giving comma and not giving comma. Such questions will come. You need to be very careful. I hope you have understood. Next, one more small topic for you. This is really very important also. You may get a question on this topic in video main examination. What will be the question, do you know? How do you access the values from a tuple? Very simple answer is there for this question. We use the index value of each value. Even you can perform slice operations also. Slice operator you can use it. One program I have written for you. See the program. First I created one tuple for you. It is having the numbers from 1 to 0. Now I want to access 3 to 6. What is the index of 1? 0. I write the index for you so that you can understand. What will be the index of first value? 0. What will be the index of next one? 1, 2, 3, next 4, next 5, next 6, next 7, next 8, next 9. What is the index of 0? 9. Now what I am doing here, do you know? I am trying to fetch the values from the index 3 to 6. 3 to 6 means what? 4, 5, 6. Understood all of you? See the output. Tup of 3 to 6 is 4, 5, 6. Means 3 onwards it is just trying to access the contents. Third one is 4. Fourth one is 5. Sixth one is, fifth one is 6. Sixth one is 7. It is not fetching that value. As you know already. It will access 3. Value at index 3. Value at index 4. Value at index 5. value at index 6 it will not read. That's why getting 4, 5 and 6. Similarly, but here a start index is missing. Start index is missing means it will fetch the data from 0 index. 0 to 8. 0 to 8 means what? Up to 7 index we get. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is what the output we are getting. Starting index is missing. Stop index is 4. Stop index is 4 means we get the values up to 3 index. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting index is also missing. Stop index is also missing. That means we get the entire contents of that tuple. Like this you can write on Python program, and even don't forget to write the output, so that evaluator will come to know that you know about it. This is what all about how to access the values from a tuple. And just only I told you one property regarding the tuple. What is that? Tuples are immutable, not changeable. Practically you need to check it, no? Here I created one tuple with 3 values 1, 2 and 3. Print the contents 1, 2 and 3. I am trying to replace this number 1 with the word 1. Whether is it possible? Not possible at all, because tuples are immutable. Because of which we are getting the error, type error. Tuple object does not support assignment operator. That is what the message. Item assignment is not supported for the data structure tuple in Python. This is what all about the property tuples are immutable. Next, one more simple example for you. It is not changeable, but you can perform slice operations and you can combine, generate whichever you want. That is possible by we can concatenate. That means we can join the contents of 2 or more tuples into a new tuple. One simple example for you. T1 is the tuple 1. It is having only one value. What is that? Capital A. Comma has been typed here. That means you are following the rule. Tuple 2. It is having 4 values. A, B, C in lowercase. See here. T1 plus T2. T1 contents it will take. Only one value is there. But we are trying to access. Starting index is 1. Stop index is missing. That means 1 onwards. B, C, D. What about the first? Capital A. T3 is having first value from the tuple 1 and second 1 index onwards. The remaining values A, B, C, D. But the first one is capital A. This type of operations you can perform even though types are immutable. Use your intelligence or the logic, perform such operations to get the desired results. This is what all about how to concatenate the elements of 2 or more tuples. This is the simple example given by the author in the textbook. Okay. Then one more last topic for you. What is that? We can use the relational operators with the contents of the tuples also. You can use less than equals to, equality operator, not equals to. Let us assume we have 2 tuples here with 0, 1, 2 and 0, 3, 4. 1 is less than 3, yeah. 2 is less than 4. All corresponding elements are lesser than. That's I am getting true. 0 is less than 0, yes, no problem, you can say yes for this. 1 less than 3, yeah. But here interesting thing we need to concentrate here. Do you know 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is lesser than 4? No. Then also what the Python will do you know? It will compare only the first symbol or the first character from that digit. That means 2 is lesser than 4? Yeah, that's what getting true. This point you need to remember. Such questions you may get in technical round. If you don't know about all these things, no, some students will answer this question as false because this value is not lesser than 4. It will not happen with Python. 2 is lesser than 4 because it is comparing only the first digit from that entire number. That one you need to be remember. Really very important. 0 less than 0, okay. 1 less than 1? No. 2 less than 1? No. That's are getting false. 1 is equivalent to 1? Yeah. 2? Yeah. 3? Yeah. True. This is false because 3 is not equals to 5. 1 is not equals to 1? No. 2 is not equals to 4? Yeah. That's are getting true. Not equals to means true. Not equals to true means true. In today's class I taught you what is tuple, how it differs from list, how to create a tuple, how to access the contents of tuple, how to perform different operations. Very very important. Definitely you find one question on today's topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.